Welcome back to another installment of Media Mesh, where I give you my unapologetic opinion on everything from music, movies, news, reality TV, and much more in less than 5 minutes. Okay. Now, I am going to extend my show a little bit longer than that because some of these topics is like you cannot wrap it up in 5 minutes. But I do want to give my opinion on this one. And I have to be honest with you guys, I actually have to go back and redo this video because I was like, you know what? Let me take a look at the actual footage of him with the dog. So, in retrospect, initially I was like, okay, wow, a brother's getting fired over an issue with a dog. Be clear, I do not condone any type of, violence against dogs or people for that matter. But I'm like, to what extent is this to where you need to be fired? And it's from your job. I mean, if you think about that for a second, like there's so many different things that happen in our own households that, of course, if your boss knew, I don't know how they feel about it, but would that warrant you being fired? Okay, again, this is my unapologetic opinion. And if you're a subscriber here, then you kind of know how I think about these type of incidents. And again, not justifying what happened here, but does that warrant you being taken off your job? Because you definitely are tripping. Now, from what we can gather in the article, it says that this is a situation where this dog was apparently, I guess, coming at some of the smaller dogs. So if you watch the video, you will notice that he put the dog out. So, and then he did mention, like, why you act like that. So I'm assuming that there was some type of, fight or something going on with any of the dogs in the house. And this is where it is. But yeah, it cost him his job. So if you like watching him on Black Ink, I guess you can just watch the reruns because that's pretty much it. But to segue into another more important story concerning humans, shall we say, um, I noticed that there's just like a outrage that people feel when dogs are abused, and we should because we're all God's creatures, right? But it's so ironic that we walk past people who need our help, who may be homeless or may be starving. We walk right past them and we totally discard them. But let something happen to a dog, people are going to be going out of their way. They will feed it, give it water. Hell, some people might even take it home, nurse it back to life. Where's the care and concern for human beings? Not again, not a justifying what this guy's doing. I'm on a whole nother tangent because I think it's important. I used to work in Philadelphia and I would see so many homeless people. I befriended a lot of these folks. Now, granted, now some you can't really help because they really are not trying to get off the street. Some have drug problems. And most of these people have a story. There is something that has gone wrong in their life. And this is where it's come to. So I know you listened to see what was going on with this guy, but let's just be mindful of the human beings that we see on a daily basis and we totally discard. Okay, we should not be treating animals better than we treat human beings who can communicate and talk with us and add value to society as a whole. Anyway, that's my time. All right, you guys be blessed. I will be back. And please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Media Mesh.